Oh, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the episode of Abdulaziz TV. I'm your host, Abdulaziz. You see what the vibes are, fam. Back! Here we go again. 2026. Happy New Year to everybody, man. This year, it might be just as good as last year, to be quite honest with y'all. For the sneaker game, that is. I did say that 2025 was the greatest year of sneakers of all time, in my opinion. I do stand by that. However, 2026 is looking like it just might give 2025 a run for its money. With everything that's been announced so far, we got some heaters along the way, and that's what we're going to do. The purpose of this video today is talk about some of the stuff coming out this year. There's going to be stuff that is going to come out that we don't even know about yet, just like the way 2025 turned out to be. There was stuff that was randomly announced throughout the year that just came out maybe like a month or two after, things like that. Possibly the same thing this year, but so far we know for sure there's gonna be a couple Travis 1 lows. We got the Union joints, which we will talk about in a little bit, but so much stuff is on the way this year. I thought I was gonna be able to chill out this year, but clearly the game told me, nah, we gotta stay in it for one more year. To be honest, I probably will never leave, but I don't know when I'm gonna eventually slow down on this thing, because this is nuts, man. Like I told y'all, I got some stuff from last year I still gotta go back and get, you know what I mean? But this year we're gonna see. I'm gonna cover a few things that I want to go over. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that is crazy that I might not even go for, but I'm gonna talk about a few. I got a list right here. I'm gonna talk about a few things that I personally plan on copying, inshallah, this year. I want to start out with two absolute bangers, two of the most OG shoes of all time. When you think Jordan, you think these two specific shoes. We're gonna start out with, boom, the Jordan 4 Breads. Supposed to be OG everything, the shape, the quality, all that. I cannot wait because I have the 2019 pair and it is cooked. Hold on, you know what? Let me show you how cooked it is. Yeah, y'all thought I was playing, man. This is disgusting, bro. It is worn down. I just like started wearing it and everything. Y'all see like markings and stuff. Bottom's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. I ain't gonna hold you. The back though, this is what's sad, man. The oxidation, or is it oxidization, whatever the hell it's called, on the heel tab, it is gone. This is a 2019 pair. Like I said, I have absolutely cooked these. You see markings everywhere. I could easily clean it up, but I've just been wearing the hell out of them. One of my favorite pairs in my collection. I do plan on doubling up on this bad boy right here, so oh man, I can't wait for that. That's supposed to drop in the holidays. I don't know if they announced an official release yet, but can't wait to get two more. Well, one for sure, inshallah, but hopefully two. And I'm gonna just continue beating these to the ground. Bro, winter, snow, rain, everything. I've just worn the mess out of them. I should definitely clean these up. This is embarrassing, but one of my most worn sneakers, that is for sure. So Jordan 4 Bread. The second pair of OG things that I want to go over, Space Jam 11s. No brainer. This is an absolute no brainer. Might be, I don't know where, it's top 2 11 of all time between that and the Bread 11s. Honestly, it's interchangeable. I don't really have they're both my favorite. I'm gonna cheat and just say they're both my favorite. So definitely picking up a pair of these. I missed out in 2016. I took a huge L on them. I tried in every way I could to get them, and just struck out, man. I took a huge L. I'm hoping this year, inshallah, not another L. I'm so excited for these. These are going to be the holiday 11s, so whew, can't wait for them. Anyways, moving along, we're going to go over some hype stuff. We got 3 pairs of the Jordan 1 Union Fragment collab. 3 different pairs. I ain't going to hold y'all. The white and black one, could care less about. The royal blue one, fire, but not on my, if I can get it, I get it, you know what I mean? But I don't want to pay resale for it. But for sure, the red and blue and white and black pair, that one is my favorite. I think that is probably the most hyped out of the 3. I think people want that over the most out of the collection. And I am one of those people. I highly doubt I can hit for retail. So if resale isn't that bad, I'm going to come through and get them. But if it is ridiculous, we just might have to nice all that noise, you know what I'm saying, man? We might just have to push that to the side and just move forward with the life, because after these 3, actually I don't even know when they're releasing. They just keep saying spring 2026. So within the realm of when these are supposed to release, we got These joints. These are dumb limited from the few reports that I've seen. The off-white Alaska Virgil Abloh, what's the word? Virgil Abloh archives. Yeah, the VAAs. These are crazy. These are the Euros just like re-released again. I would love to get me a pair. I actually want this over the Unions. Call me a hypebeast all y'all want to. I want these over the Unions. To me, these are crazy, man. I already got like thoughts of like the lace swap and like fits and stuff like that. But again, I think these are going to be the most, probably the most limited pair to drop this year. That's going to be a GR, if that makes sense. I'm not talking about like region exclusive stuff, because obviously that stuff is going to be like hella limited. But in terms of something that's going to release to the world, this might turn out to be the most limited shoe to drop this year. Obviously it's a long year ahead of us, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, if I can get these, I'd be so amped. The other shoe too is I'm not gonna go over it too much. The Sesame Off-Whites, I talked about that in a previous video. If those release this year, definitely going for them as well. So yeah, there we go. Off-White Jordan 1. Coming up next, we're gonna go over a shoe that is very, very, very sentimental to me. Nobody's gonna care about it. I'm telling you, these are gonna sit on shelves. They're gonna go on sale, this and that. I don't care. We got the Cherry Chicago Jordan 13s, bro. I call them Chicago's personally. I know a lot of people call them Cherries. That's why I said both names. This shoe holds so much sentimental value to me. Not only because, but the main reason is that it is my first retro ever that I purchased. It's not the first Jordan that I ever got. My parents took care of me in high school. They got me a pair of shoes. I talked about that in a video way long before. But the first Jordan that I ever purchased, and it just happened to be a retro, was these. I definitely am getting a pair of these. These are supposed to release in March. March, by the way, speaking of which, is going to be a crazy year. I'm going to bang out a few shoes right now to talk about just in March alone. These are the release, all supposed to release in March. These, the Cherry 13s. Then you got the UNC Foamposites. You got the UNC 14s. And then supposedly the Off-White ones. All 4 in 1 month? Nuts. And I want all 4 shoes. So we'll see what happens. Sticking to an OG theme is a shoe that I never have owned before. The Jordan 3 True Blues. I need these, bro. I do not care. I need these things. They are so hard. One of my favorite threes. Gotta finish the OG set. With these, the set will be completed. But that doesn't mean I will never purchase them ever again. Because if they retro in like another 10 years, best believe I'll probably cop them again. So I cannot wait for these. I think summer or fall is the release date. I could be wrong. I'll correct me. There's so many release dates. I cannot keep track of all of them. But this is for sure on my radar, and a shoe that I plan on getting. Another shoe that I plan on getting, inshallah, are these. The Nigel Jordan 4s. Call me a hype beast. I don't really give a damn. I might like this colorway more than the brick by brick. Y'all might call me crazy. I know how many people went crazy over the brick by bricks. I genuinely might like this shoe more. Maybe it's because it has that OG fire red color blocking. I'm a huge fan of that shoe. Maybe that's what it is for me, but I don't know. I can't wait to see like official images, and when they release, I believe summer, sometime in there. So I'm excited for those. We'll see what happens. So Nigel 4s. I don't think they announced a name for them yet, like they did for the brick by bricks. So we just gonna call them the Nigel 4s for right now. Another shoe that I must get, more than 90% of this list, are these, the Kobe 8 Mamba Curios. Man, when I tell y'all what this shoe did to me back in the day. 2 pair minimum. That's all I'm saying right now. 2 pair minimum. These are incredible. I'm paying resale. Don't care what it is, you know. Actually, I don't want to say that. If resale is going to be stupid high, I might only have to get 1 pair. But I do plan on getting 1 regardless, inshallah. So 2 pairs I'm hopeful for, you know what I mean? It looks like this year might be a crazy year for Kobe's as well. They've already announced a bunch of different Kobe's that are supposed to come out. Year of the Horse, right? And then there's like the Kobe 8 Year of the Horse. And then you got the OG, the Kobe 9, is it? No, not the 9. Another Kobe 8? I could be wrong. Anyways, there's a bunch of different Kobe's that are supposed to drop. One this month actually too is supposed to drop the Kobe 81 points, the Kobe 1 81 points, the Pro Tro. Those are sick. They're on my radar. I don't know yet if I'm gonna get them or not. So we'll see. But so many Kobe's are supposed to come out this year. But the one that I'm most hyped about are the Kobe Mamba Curios. Speaking of Kobe's, we got these. The Kobe, I think they're 11s. The Kobe 11 Mamba out. These are the ones that he wore on his final game against the Utah Jazz back in 2016. It's been 10 years. Makes sense why they would bring it back out. Fire shoe. Do plan on copping it. But it would have to make sense, you know what I mean? I don't want to pay resale for them, but if I get it for retail, do that, obviously. I'm not sure when the release date is on that one, but again, so much stuff is going to be jumbled and moved around like they always do every year, so we'll see what happens. Let's switch back to some hype stuff. This stuff is not on my radar. I do not plan on copying them. I say that now, but obviously when the time comes, I might switch my mind, you know what I'm saying? But the two Jordan 1 Travis Scott, you got the shy pink and then the red pink. I don't know the name of the red one, but honestly I'm not hyped over either of them. There was one pair that was rumored to come out, and which was one that I really wanted, but I guess that might be just like one for Travis or whatever. I'm gonna show a picture real quick. If these came out, I'd be all over them. But the other two that are releasing to the public, I'm not on it, bro. I'm not a fan of them. I don't really care of them. So don't plan on getting them, especially for resale, because like they're gonna go probably for like at least a band. So I'm good on those, you know what I mean? Continuing the trend of hype, we got another J Balvin collab with Jordan Brand, which are the Jordan 4s. DJ Khaled already got his pair. I guess that was a personal pair from J Balvin himself. Multicolor shoe, we'll see what release images look like. But if it's looking like this, I don't care, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just don't care. The J Balvin 3s are, to me, the most fire Jordan collab that he did. And I don't even have those. I wouldn't mind getting either one, but I don't want to pay that resale for them. So, J Balvin, Jordan 4, I'm cool on them. Last but not least, it's a series that's been forgotten for Jordan Brand, but they're bringing back the Bin 23 series. They're supposed to bring a Jordan 6, a Jordan 8, and a Jordan 3. All been speculative, like mock-ups and stuff, so we'll see what happens with them. The only one that I'm intrigued by are the Jordan 3s, so we'll see when they release. But again, the retail is going to be stupid high because they're going to be limited and because they're supposed to put premium materials on them. So we'll see what happens when they do eventually come out. This year is shaping up to be a crazy year, and the only things I went over was Nike and Jordan Brand. I know Adidas is going to come with some stuff. Joe Freshgood and New Balance will probably come with some stuff. Could be wrong. I'm just throwing out some names right now. I'm going to hold y'all. New Balance always does something. We'll see what Shea and Converse cook. They've been cooking up some crazy pairs. So looks like this year is going to be another incredible year from sneakers. We'll see what happens by the end of it. So anyways, man, I'm going to end the video up there. Appreciate it all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. It's been your boy Abdulaziz of Abdulaziz TV, and we out. Peace.